Alright, so what I wanted to do today was kind of go over the initial kind of thoughts I have of the Mercenaries mode added to the Resident Evil 4 remake. Go over what I think is good about it, how they could improve it, and what they could add to it to make it more fleshed out. Obviously we don't have everything available to us yet. If you didn't know, Ada and Wesker are still coming as playable characters, and as well as a extreme mode as well. So we'll go over what I think that might be. I have a couple of ideas of what extreme mode could be, but we'll go over what we have so far, and yeah, let's just get to it. So it's a brief rundown of how the game mode works. If you didn't know, basically you are put into an arena, which is a section from the game, and you can pick from 4 current playable characters: Leon, Honk, Krauser, or Luis, and you are given a timer and a set amount of enemies that spawn, and you have to kill them all within the time. And if you keep a combo going, you get more score at the end, and each character has unique abilities called Mayhem Mode, and I'll go over kind of what they do for each character in a moment. But essentially, keep the combo going, keep your kills coming. Try and not die, obviously. If you lose combo, you lose a lot of score at the end. So essentially, you want to probably kill all 150 in a combo, which is very easy to do if you have practice. So it's not impossible, but it is just a very fun arcadey mode. Mercenaries has been in the Resident Evil series since forever, really. Like, it's been around for a long time. There has been different iterations of it, more specifically the Village version, which people didn't really like over the kind of old school Mercenaries feel. And I think the Village one is okay, but the thing is with that one, is there's very clearly a set way to get the highest scores. If you've watched like guides, you probably see people doing mostly the same thing as everybody else to get the highest score, but with the original type of Mercenaries, you can kind of more freely do what you want to do. You know, just here's the arena, here's the character you're going to play and the guns they have, here's what their abilities do, go into the arena, kill all the enemies, get the highest combo, get the highest score, and come out. So it's a lot more arcadey feeling compared to the Village version. Speaking of the character's abilities and loadouts, so as you may or may not know, each character has a set loadout of weapons as well as a unique Mayhem Mode ability. Leon has increased power and moves a bit faster. Luis has a dynamite he can place down which explodes over time and kills a lot. Krauser kind of mutates and has his like sword arms, I guess. And Honk is a little bit faster and has infinite ammo for a brief period of time. They're very strong abilities. Very, very useful, especially when there's a lot of enemies on screen, or when the boss waves spawn and like the chainsaw guys spawn in. So it can be very useful if you use it at the right time. Around the arena, you'll notice these like orange and green orbs. The green orbs are going to extend your timer. Obviously, if the timer runs out and you aren't finished, it'll end. So you need those to increase your timer, as well as getting kills also increases the timer as well. And the orange ones are going to refill your mayhem bar and allow you to use your abilities more often. Also in terms of loadouts, I believe Leon comes with a handgun, a shotgun, a sniper. Luis comes with the Red 9 and a sniper with iron sights. Krauser comes with his bow and a TMP, as well as his own knife. And Hunk comes with the LE5 and I think a couple of flash grenades and a couple of frags as well. And they all feel very unique to play. I imagine Ada and Wesker will have, again, very unique loadouts and unique abilities, but we are yet to see them. In terms of when they're coming, I've heard they're going to be coming out when the Separate Ways DLC does launch, as well as the extreme mode as well. In terms of extreme modes, I have a couple of ideas on what it could be. One being just a harder version. Think back to the Village version of Mercenaries where you had like the base levels and then the Mad version levels, which were just a lot harder to get score in, and there was more enemies in there and there was different types of enemies in there, and it was just all round harder. Or more of like an endless mode where there's no like 150 enemy cap. It's just here's a timer, here's the arena, kill as many as possible before you run out of time. That would be a really cool way to keep the mode feeling more fresh and to always go in and try and beat your high scores. So that's a good option too, but extreme mode feels like more of a difficulty thing rather than an endless thing. So in terms of improvements they could add to the mode itself, a lot of people are really praising it right now because it feels really good to play, and people are saying a co-op version would be good. Not sure how that would really be implemented into this game at this stage. It could be, but I think having a co-op Mercenaries mode, especially like Mercenaries United from RE5, would be really cool to see. Whether it's in this game, or in a future title, or even a standalone Mercenaries would be pretty cool too, with a bit more kind of freedom to go across different games and have different characters. I know a lot of people are saying to add characters and arenas from different RE Engine games, kind of like how Raid mode does it in Revelations 2, where there's like loads of different arenas across different games that you can play in. I don't know if they'll do that in this game, but again, in the future, if there is like a standalone Mercenaries mode, or like keep rolling Mercenaries into later games, they could definitely do that. But it would be pretty cool to see that, you know, different characters with different abilities. You know, you've got Jill, you've got Chris, you've got Ethan. You could pretty much add anyone to Mercenaries and make them a playable character, and it would be pretty fun to see. On top of that, they could add some more things to flesh it out. I know you can get the hand cannon from Mercenaries, which you can use in the main game, but maybe add some of those cosmetic accessories to Mercenaries you can earn. things to kind of keep coming back to Mercenaries 4 to play. I think they'll probably do that, to be honest. I have a feeling they would, but you know, we'll have to wait and see with that. But I think always having, you know, things to go back and earn in modes like this always keeps them fresh, and the accessories for the most part don't really make a difference to gameplay apart from a few of them. So maybe add one or two that affect gameplay, or you know, just some cosmetic things to use, maybe even skins as well, who knows. But yeah, that's pretty much going to cover it. I think overall right now it's in a really good spot and it feels really good to play. So yeah, and I'm sure we're getting more with the Separate Ways DLC. Any more than that would be really nice to see. I do have more videos coming out for Mercenaries. I have posted the initial stages S ranks on all characters, and they're done really well, so thank you for that. And I am currently working through the castle and island section for each character, so they'll be out whenever they're done. But yeah, leave your thoughts on Mercenaries down below. Do you like it? Do you think it could be improved? What would you want to see added to it? Let me know, anything like that. Thank you all for watching. Remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.